All right, we're going to do a little bit of practice with action verbs today. And I'm going to start you off by having you watch a little clip of my crazy kids playing in the front yard. And after that, we're going to try to just form some sentences based on what you saw or what they were doing and point out all of the different action verbs that we possibly could to describe what was going on. So watch closely. All right, I want you to pause the video right now and write down 3 sentences about what you saw my kids doing. If you don't have a paper and pencil by you, you can just tell somebody around you 3 sentences, or you can even just think it if that's all you want. I'm going to show you a few sentences that I came up with based on that video. Okay, so my sentences are going to be a little different than yours. But if you watch what I'm going to do finding the verbs in these sentences, then I'm going to ask you to do the same for yours. So, the first sentence I came up with was, the kids wash the bike. The subject of this sentence is the kids. That's who or what the sentence is about. Then when you ask yourself, well, what are the kids doing? What was their action? What they were doing was washing the bike, but in this case, I just have the form of wash. The kids wash the bike. So that leaves our verb being wash. That's what we could see them doing. My second sentence here, Piper sprays the hose. Piper is the name of my daughter, and that is our subject. That's who or what this sentence is about. It's about her. And then if you stop and think to yourself, well, what is she doing? She sprays. Sprays is our action verb. The last sentence I came up with was, Eli points to his mom. Eli is my son, so that's the subject. That's who this sentence is about. And ask yourself, well, what did Eli do? He points. That's his action. He actually took his finger and pointed at me at the end of that video. So if you're confused, you can always look for the subject of the sentence and then find the word directly after, and it will probably be your verb. So now try it yourself. Take a second and find the verbs in your sentence. If it helps you to identify the subject first, and then look at the word directly after that, you'll find your verb. Here are 4 more examples that I want you to pause the video and identify the verb in each of these sentences. All right, now check your work. I've circled all the verbs in these sentences. And again, I prefer to do it by finding the subject or who the sentence is about, and then thinking to myself what that person is doing. For example, Mrs. Shireman loves candy. You can't really see me love something unless you can picture me hugging a bag of M&Ms or something. But that's the action. The boy bought new toys. You can see him at the store. He's giving the clerk the money and getting his change, things like that. So I hope that you were able to identify the verbs in these sentences. Before I end this video, I want to take a second to apologize for my noisy kids that you probably heard in the background when I was going through my sentences. I'm doing the best I can over here, and I hope that you guys are doing the best you can at home for your parents as well. Bye.